with your opponent.
Or you're just completely relying on that potential Bloodthorn, I guess.
But that sounds... I mean, he could hypothetically just aim backline. Maybe something like a Basher could be justified. But I definitely wouldn't upgrade his Abyssal this early. I think that's an absolute mistake.
And the other thing is, like, if this goes late, you're potentially looking at a Puck with an Ags to worry about, even if you have the BKB, if you don't pop it in time. They're so good at kiting PA late game with items, and Wings, at least the cores, are getting noodles of items.
Just finishing Shiva's guard at 30 minutes.
No big deal.
Very farmed, very, very farmed. Hard to kill now.
If Puck is 400 gold behind TA, something is fucked wrong.
Yeah. This is actually one of the best items for the kind of strat that Warriors Gaming is running, because yeah, it makes Puck individually survivable, but if you just reduce their attack speed, it doesn't matter if they have all this damage amp, they're just going to output less damage. And it isn't going to be until something like an AC that Warriors Gaming is going to offset this at all. So I feel like even, I guess TA at least has Orchid in his defense, but Phantom Assassin, for example, a lot of that attack speed is going to get offset by Phantom Strike.
Doing some good split push here, but it's all while Wings are actively 5-man smoked with 2 ready to relocate. Drops the hat base beyond revealing Apu mid, quick initiation here. They are going to catch him out, Arrow follows it up, and Wings find an important pick. Roshan respawn for them, unfortunately. It's going to be a minute until he's up.
Gofu's been playing really well, though. This is the fastest Ghost Up I've ever seen on Elder Tank. So like 15 minutes, I feel like. It's definitely the right item to keep him alive against the Wings heroes, but it's just been constantly pushing out lanes, fast Soul Ring into making sure that Wings doesn't get in your towers as often as they might like.
Radiant's top tower.
Nana keeps on knocking at that tier 2. Finally, we'll bring it down. Still Kangaroo searching for the big opening. 3, 6, and 1. Barely any assist this game.
Yeah, TA does have 5k gold in the bank though, so we could easily see Bloodthorn instantly. Force Staff on Sand King as well means that if they find Puck, that's also a kill. Especially if he finishes Bloodthorn anymore. Grabs. He does go for the blood. It's a good choice. I mean, 30% damage amp. If him and PA go on the same target, it's going to really make up for that lower farm on PA. Fights are where they're going to get it back yet. It'll be a Basher build. So.
I mean, the way they're building, it is very much about killing heroes. They have not made any effort to try and like play the farm game against Wings. They're now down 15,000 gold. It feels like they need to find these kills.
They do.
They do have some good deep traps here. Bit of vision for the Dire, but already suspecting the skank. Both teams gonna smoke, or scan, I should say, as Warriors Gaming are smoked, and it's gonna be 2 smokes crossing past who gets the initiation. It's Face Beyond with the special surprise, and blinking into that was Kangaroo. Unfortunately, does get caught out immediately at the first fight. Even if he doesn't die, he's gonna be on the run. Tries to retreat. Ajit also scrambling backwards, getting overrun. Face Beyond springs the trap, and Ajit has to BKB TP home. Head held in hand.
Yeah, not a good start to that fight there. I mean, Rubik out in front, I feel like that was maybe a mistake when maybe put PA in front instead. The guy with the BKB, let him break the smoke, he can choose whether to go aggressive. But if you put the Rubik in the front there, this guy's got a boots and a wand here. He's not going to be able to survive that initiation, especially against Raw. It's like one table 2 times before right clicks and that Rubik dies.
So now it really does become a question, Kevin, of how do you kill these 4s? They've got 2 great defensive supports, lots of defensive items between the Shivas, the Lincoln Sphere, Shadow with the Butterfly, the Silver Edge, and Mirana just naturally difficult to bring down, also does have the Manta for the dodge potential you mentioned. They feel almost invulnerable if they execute properly, and so far Wings, it's been much crisper than the Dota we saw earlier today.
Yeah, absolutely. And Warriors Gaming is definitely looking like they have some weakness. They just have to gank faster. That was pretty much ideal circumstance to start a fight for Wings. They were smoked. Warriors Gaming is smoked. They popped Weave like 8 seconds earlier, so they all had stupid amounts of armor. There was almost no way they didn't win that fight. So they've got to ideally set up ganks at a faster pace, or set up ganks that Wings is not going to expect. They read that one like an absolute book, and I don't even think they had a ward on that one.
That is a concern for Warriors. Just they have this magic damage on paper, but we've seen one epicenter this game that I can recall, and it wasn't that good of an epicenter. And there's just been nothing since then. So you mentioned having a good spread of magic and physical damage. On paper they have it. Practice, not so much.
Yeah, they've got to use their skills effectively. That's pretty much the only way that they're going to win this one, and it's got to be through ganks and movements. I kind of like even the way that Wings is farming their camps. They always have Blink out in front. He's very survivable. He's very difficult for Warriors Gaming to kill. And then they put the Squisher heroes behind, always adjusting based on where they think the threat is going to come from.
Not much good's
Alright, well, just watch that armor tick up as the weave is deployed and they begin their high ground siege. Stop to slow things down, but not touching any of the heroes. Glyph is committed immediately while this is happening. Nana is pushing out the bottom lane, but Warriors Gaming could be their last desperation fight. There to break a smoke is Blink. They weave in and out of the trees, looking for that epic center. Will they find it?
They're ready to wrap. This time they put Ajit in the front.
But they're so ready for this rotation. Just look at Wings' positioning, backing off, dropping the high ground ward, moving Shadow forward, and he will force the initiation on Nana. He's the Agent Bear. Could be a good jump. Sand coming through. Gets the stun to start the fight. On the wide, but the Graves is there. Keep him alive. Kangaroo was instantly dead. Again, every fight this poor soul. The Sand King down. Nana getting at least the D ward, but that's it. And they are now on the run. 2 down with the Rubik also falling. Backing off, and Apu with Stomp desperately trying to survive, but they start to close in on him. Ajit already committing the BKB. Gotta back away.
Oh, man.
And the arrow's gonna commit. So I'm not sure they really care to commit on that, but you can see the counters that Wings have prepared at this point for Warriors Gaming.
They're getting back out now, going for the high ground. Tower's gonna die so fast. He's gotta be careful. He's got BKB 10 seconds if things get real bad.
Already a Rax down. Wings yet to drop a soul, and Shadow continue to see the armor counts pick up here as Blink now up to 37 armor and rising, and not even the tankiest hero. Burrow strike by Kangaroo only connects on one, and Shadow, the one he missed, is there for the punish. Not gonna but instead they turn on the TA. See you later. Nah, on the boo-boo. Wings Gaming back to the well, and I think basically back to game 2 into the drawing board, Kevin.
Those break hits are taking out half of anybody's HP, and you just saw the TA get shredded by the minus armor from the weave and all of the right click force from Wings. Just Warriors Gaming not coordinating in these fights. Where's the epicenter? If you're going in, drop the epi, you know? If you're swinging around from the backside, drop the epi as the PA moves.
And the worst part, they GG while he's dead. Can't even buy back to at least get an epicenter off this.
Yeah, I mean, the laning was fine. The laning was fine. It's just they started, the PA, I don't know, you just started moving around the map a little bit incoherent. I feel like they should have played this like MVP style. Like, go